Every year, Apple launches a new iOS, and for a lot of people it's just another update, maybe a few new emojis, a couple of tweaks, and some bug fixes. But iOS 26 is different. This time, Apple isn't just adding a handful of features, they're completely reimagining how your iPhone looks, feels, and works. It's a true leap forward, not just a small step. Apple's calling it a major step forward, and after spending some real time with the developer beta, I can honestly say the excitement is justified. This isn't just hype, there's a real sense that the iPhone is evolving in a way we haven't seen in years. The update brings a sweeping visual overhaul, with the new liquid glass design making your home screen feel fresh and futuristic. But it's not just about looks. Practical on-device AI is now woven into your daily experience, helping you get things done faster and smarter. Plus, Apple's finally addressing some long-standing issues with core experiences like CarPlay and Messages, making them smoother and more reliable. This is a massive update that touches nearly every part of the iPhone, from the way you interact with your apps to how you communicate with friends and family. It's no wonder everyone's watching closely. Tech fans, casual users, and even Android loyalists are curious to see what Apple's cooked up this time. The official release is set for this fall, with a public beta rolling out in July. And the best part? It's completely free for anyone with an iPhone 11 or newer. That means millions of people will get to experience these changes without spending a dime on new hardware. But the real story isn't just about what's new on paper, it's about how these features actually feel in your hand every single day. Whether you're checking your phone during your morning routine, sending messages on the go, or just scrolling at night, iOS 26 aims to make every interaction smoother, smarter, and more enjoyable. In this video, we'll break down the biggest changes, like the stunning liquid glass design, the new AI features that actually make a difference, major app upgrades, and the completely redesigned CarPlay experience. We'll show you what's genuinely useful, what's just cool to look at, and what might change the way you use your iPhone every day. By the end, you'll have a clear sense of whether iOS 26 is worth hitting that Update Now button for, or if you should wait it out. So let's dive in and see what makes this update such a big deal. The very first thing you'll notice when you pick up the new iPhone is its striking visual overhaul. Apple calls this new aesthetic liquid glass, and it's unlike anything we've seen before on iOS. The moment the screen lights up, you're greeted by a sense of depth and clarity that feels almost tangible, as if the interface itself is floating above the hardware. Drawing inspiration from the Vision Pro, Apple's design team has focused on creating an experience that's all about depth, transparency, and the play of light. Menus and icons now feature frosted glass effects, giving everything a soft, luminous quality. The subtle blurring and layering make the interface feel alive, with light and shadow shifting as you interact. Core apps like Phone and Messages have been completely reimagined with semi-transparent finishes that let your wallpaper and colors peek through. And for the first time, there's a new all-clear mode, joining the familiar light and dark themes. This mode strips away almost all background color, letting your content take center stage and making the phone feel even more personal. The lock screen is now more than just a static entry point. It features spatial scenes that react in real time to your phone's movement. Tilt your device, and the background subtly shifts, creating a sense of immersion. The dynamic clock widget adapts its style and color to match your wallpaper, always staying legible and stylish. But these changes aren't just for show. Floating interface elements help you focus on what matters most, while notifications have been redesigned to be less intrusive. They now gently glide in and out, so you're less likely to be interrupted when you're in the middle of something important. Animations throughout the system are noticeably more fluid, with every swipe, tap, and scroll feeling smoother and more responsive. Controls react instantly to your touch, making the entire experience feel more natural and connected. Of course, not everyone will feel the same way about this bold new look. Some users will fall in love with the fresh, modern vibe and the sense of innovation it brings. Others might find themselves missing the old simplicity and familiarity of previous iOS versions, longing for the comfort of what they already knew. Still, the level of polish and attention to detail is undeniable. Apple has rethought how information should be layered and presented on a mobile screen, making it easier to find what you need at a glance without feeling overwhelmed. After years of subtle tweaks and incremental updates, this redesign marks a bold, unified step forward for iOS. It's a clear signal that Apple is ready to push the boundaries of what a smartphone interface can be. This new look isn't just a fresh coat of paint, it sets the stage for everything else coming in iOS 26, laying the foundation for new features and experiences that will build on this visual language. The result is a design that feels both futuristic and intuitive, inviting you to explore and making every interaction feel just a little bit magical. For years, AI on smartphones has felt more like a buzzword than a real benefit. Lots of hype, but not much that actually changes how you use your phone day to day. But with iOS 26, Apple is finally flipping the script. Instead of chasing flashy demos or features you'll use once and forget, Apple's new AI is all about solving real-world problems and making your iPhone genuinely more helpful in your daily life. Take Hold Assist in the phone app, for example. It's a simple idea, but incredibly powerful. When you're stuck on hold, your iPhone waits for you, freeing you up to do other things. The moment a real person picks up, you get a notification. No more listening to endless elevator music or worrying you'll miss your turn. Just pure, stress-free convenience. Then there's visual intelligence, which takes the humble screenshot and turns it into a supercharged tool. Now, you can circle a product in a photo to instantly search for it online, find reviews, or even shop for it right from your phone. Or if you spot a date in a message or image, just highlight it to create a calendar event in seconds. No more copying, pasting, or switching between apps. You can even pull text straight from images, grab an address, a phone number, or any important info, and use it instantly. It's all about making your phone work smarter for you. It's a lot like Google's Circle to Search, but now it's built right into iOS, so everything feels more seamless, more connected, and more private. But maybe the most impressive feature is real-time translation. Whether you're messaging on a phone call or FaceTiming, you can type or speak in your own language, and your friend sees or hears it in theirs, even if they're not using an iPhone. It's a huge step for breaking down language barriers and making global communication effortless. And here's the best part. Many of these AI features run directly on your device, not in the cloud. That means your private data stays private. Apple's making sure your information is secure, even as your phone gets smarter. The much-rumored super advanced Siri isn't here just yet, but what's launching now is focused, polished, and actually useful. No more half-baked experiments. Apple's not trying to do everything at once. Instead, they're picking a handful of features and making sure they work really, really well, prioritizing quality over quantity. The result? Features that are practical, privacy-minded, and genuinely make your iPhone more helpful. Whether you're organizing your schedule, communicating across languages, or just getting things done faster. The AI in iOS 26 isn't about chasing the latest trends or showing off. It's about making your everyday life easier, more efficient, and a little bit more delightful. It's a smart, thoughtful, and very Apple approach to intelligence. And for the first time, it really feels like AI is here to help. Here's the catch. Not everyone gets the full AI experience. Real-time translation needs the A17 Pro chip or newer, so only iPhone 15 Pro and up get it. Older devices like iPhone 11 or 12 get the new look and some AI, but miss out on the headline features. This is Apple's clearest feature gap yet, pushing users to upgrade for the best experience. For international users, real-time translation could be a game changer. The revolution is real, but only if your hardware can handle it. For everyone else, it's still a great update, just not the full package. Beyond the design and AI, iOS 26 brings real improvements to the apps you use daily. Messages now has group typing indicators, polls, and custom chat backgrounds. The phone app unifies favorites, recents, and voicemails with call screening and voicemail summaries right on the main screen. Camera and photos are simpler, easier toggles, and the return of library and collections tabs for better navigation. Apple Maps learns your favorite routes and warns about traffic, even without an active route. There's a new Games app, a hub for all your games, achievements, and Apple Arcade titles, synced across iPhone and Mac. Wallet now stores digital IDs and tracks purchases. These updates make iOS 26 more polished and user-friendly. It's a big quality-of-life boost. CarPlay in iOS 26 is a total redesign, bringing liquid glass to your dashboard. Incoming calls and notifications are now pop-ups, so your map stays visible. No more losing your route mid-drive. The home screen is more customizable, with widgets and live activities for real-time updates. Messages in CarPlay now support pinned conversations and tap-back emoji reactions. CarPlay Ultra extends the interface to your car's instrument cluster, if you have a newer car and iPhone. For commuters, these changes make CarPlay safer, smarter, and far less distracting. It's a generational leap for in-car iPhone users. Performance is always a question with big updates, especially on older iPhones. On the latest models, iOS 26 is fast, fluid, and the new AI features shine. Older devices like iPhone 11 still get the redesign, but you'll notice occasional stutters and longer app load times. Battery life holds up well, and Apple's optimized for stability. The experience is still a big upgrade, but not as instant or feature-rich as on new hardware. If you're on iPhone 13 or newer, expect a snappy experience. On iPhone 11 or 12, it's a bit more measured, but still worthwhile. You get the new look and core improvements, just not the top-tier speed or exclusive AI. For a free update, it's a fair trade-off. So should you upgrade to iOS 26? For most, yes, the new design and app improvements are worth it. If you have an iPhone 15 Pro or plan to buy a new model, upgrading is a no-brainer for the full feature set. CarPlay users will want the safer, smarter interface right away. If you're on an older iPhone and happy with it, waiting a few weeks for bug fixes is smart. You won't get the headline AI anyway. The update makes your phone feel faster and more modern, but patience pays off for stability. Ultimately, it's about your excitement for new features versus your tolerance for early bugs. There's little reason to skip iOS 26. It's a robust, valuable update for all supported devices. For most, the benefits are worth the immediate download. iOS 26 is one of Apple's most significant updates in years. The liquid glass design and practical AI make the iPhone feel modern and genuinely smarter. While the best features need the latest hardware, Apple's focus on privacy and usability stands out. The CarPlay overhaul and core app upgrades add real value. This isn't an update you'll forget. It's noticeable every day from navigation to messaging. Whether you have a new or old device, there's something here for everyone. iOS 26 refreshes the iPhone experience in all the right ways. When it arrives this fall, it's an upgrade worth installing.